Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with Omega.
Waiting to happen. What's going on?
Niger boy, welcome. We are happy to have you here today. So, as you have seen, episode one of Pop the Balloon or Find Love has just really blown up and has gone everywhere. It's on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. How has it been for you with like all the social media attention I'm pretty sure you've been getting?
Yeah, usually when people ask me how things are, I usually just say everything is normal, but it has been everything but normal. It's on my social media. I don't really post too much, even though I do have a lot of posts.
Yeah.
But it's kind of forced me to be on at least Instagram a lot, responding to the comments and
Mhm.
a lot of supporters. A lot of people who have reached out to me just because of the show. So
Yeah,
it's been really interesting.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, are you getting like DMs or, like what's going on with that?
Yeah, just crazy DMs. Like, in order to DM me, you have to request.
Uh-huh.
So, the DM zone is kind of like a minefield.
Uh-oh.
You never know what you might get. Every time you click on that tab, the requests.
They're
But
just flooding in.
yeah, but it's just it's actually been more support
Uh-huh.
than anything.
Uh-huh.
More people who saying that they thought that I handled myself very well,
Yeah.
in a very classy manner.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's been more support than anything. I don't really care what detractors have to say anyway.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
love that. Yeah. And so, on the show, we got to see a little bit of you, but we want to know more. So tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so they call me Omega.
Mhm.
My name is Chimne Doom. That's my birth name.
Mhm.
And I'm a fashion designer. That's what I like to do. I guess it's my main hobby.
Yeah.
Um, other than that, I'm a nerdy accountant. But for the fashion design thing, I get my cut and sew
Mhm.
garments done in Nigeria or different parts of Africa,
Okay.
and then sell them here. And then we also have our domestic USA based printing
Mhm.
and just regular fashion like that. So
Very
yeah,
cool. Yeah. And so, you mentioned you're an accountant, and as we saw on the show, you were asked about your salary.
right.
So, how was that being asked your salary on the internet?
Yeah. Before I went on the show, I kind of told myself I should just prepare for anything. I should be
Right.
ready for anything. But that's just one thing I wasn't prepared for was to be asked that. I never thought anybody would ask me that question.
Right.
So yeah, it kind of took me aback. But I just remembered that my mom and dad eventually will watch the show. So
Mhm.
I used that to comport myself and give a response that I felt like was appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you said eventually. So, has your mom and dad have they seen it?
Yeah. No, right when the show dropped, then I sent them the links. I
Okay.
told them to check it out. So they
What they
definitely
have to
seen
say?
it.
What they say about it?
Oh, yeah. My mom thought it was really funny.
Okay.
My dad, he hoped that I could find better women to prospect for dating. So you can't really blame either one of them. I think that both of them have good points, right? So
Right,
yeah. So
right. Okay. So, speaking of like, hoping you find a woman, on the show you had mentioned that you like fit women. So, what is considered a fit woman to you?
yeah, I love fit women. For me, a fit woman is somebody who, when you look at them, you can tell that they have like a physically active lifestyle.
Hmm.
I think that it's fairly obvious, like when you see certain people who have a physically active lifestyle, they're in the gym or they're doing, something that puts the body through strain so they
Yeah.
can get that muscle mass and
Hmm.
that shape. Then I think that's what I like,
Okay.
when in a partner because myself, I like to go to the gym a lot.
Hmm.
I like to be outside a lot, so something that is very important to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, no, definitely. And now I know some of the comments and stuff like that were like, "Oh, he's body shaming, this, that, and the third." Like, is that what you thought it would come across as, or what do you think about those type of comments?
Yeah, I don't think about those type of comments.
Mhm.
Anybody can think whatever they want to think, and I
Right.
don't care. The way I came across was because that's my preference,
Hmm.
and I actually noticed that seems like men are shamed for their preference. So,
Mm.
my preference is simply that I like fit women,
Hmm.
women that have an active lifestyle and that it shows.
Yeah.
And people will say whatever they like to say, but if somebody came out and they were short and they popped the balloon,
Hmm.
or if they thought that their head size was big or too small, right? Then they can pop their balloon based off of that. That's just a
Right.
preference,
Uh-huh.
So I think that both men and women should be allowed to share their preferences.
Exactly.
And those who fit the preference, then if they like to respond, they can respond.
Hmm.
So it actually works out for me, right? Because I can let those people know that I'm
Right.
looking for them.
Okay. No, that's good. Yeah. As a fashion designer,
Yeah.
how did it feel when you were told on the show that your shoes didn't go with your outfit or something like that?
Yeah, to me, it was just obvious that she was deflecting,
Mm.
because one of the first things I noticed about her is that her outfit didn't match. So I wasn't going to say anything myself,
Uh-huh.
um, but she decided to swing and miss.
Mm.
So
Okay.
I just naturally countered.
And then I know you said her outfit didn't match. So are you used to like dressing whoever you date, or like do you ever design stuff for them, things like that?
I haven't met anybody to inspire me to design something for them yet.
Okay.
Hopefully, I can meet that person. That sounds like a lot of fun.
One day.
Yeah, I actually just started dating a little bit before this show.
Hmm.
So, as far as people who I, style and such, and I haven't really experienced that too often. I think
Okay.
maybe once I went to a fashion show and I brought one of my fashion pieces for one of my dates.
Hmm.
So I do have some special garments that I have in the vault, right, that
Okay.
have
All
never
right.
been worn before, seen before.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, I can meet somebody special enough to show off with that.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
be waiting for that. And
yeah,
so, are you dating right now? I know you said you started a little bit before the show. Are you still dating now?
yeah. I'm still open. Yeah, I'm still open to dates and meeting people
Hmm.
right now. Yeah,
Okay, okay. And now, so what is your type like? So that, just in case one of the ladies who may fit in that spec are watching now, what
right.
is that type?
Yeah, I'm actually a very simple man.
Uh-huh.
It's very simple, fit, feminine,
Hmm.
cooperative,
Yeah.
intelligent,
Hmm.
and beautiful. So I think the first four are very important. Those are the most important ones for me.
Yeah.
And then the beauty is just like the icing on the cake. But
Okay.
um, of course, I want a very beautiful woman, right?
Right.
So
Okay, nice. And so, what are some of your upcoming projects? Like, what things should we be on the lookout for you?
sure. So Ekben, my fashion brand, is we're doing a lot this year.
Hmm.
We decided to make Phoenix our USA headquarters. So we're starting here and we're branching out.
That's
Um,
awesome.
we have our fashion show, our brand launch fashion show planned for this fall.
Oh.
And we have collections in different types of unique fashions you can't really find anywhere else.
Oh.
Dropping, um, I think every other month we got it scheduled this year. So, um, for example, these scarves here were made in Egypt,
Oh.
handmade. It's 100% Egyptian cotton.
Wow.
So those are some of the special statement pieces that we can curate and sell. Um, Going to Nigeria later this year to um, work on the cut and sew collection for this fall as well. So
Okay.
and the outfit that I wore on the first episode
Hmm.
was designed by me and made in Lagos by um, our top designer, our top
Awesome.
tailor
Uh-huh.
in Lagos. So we have different fashions from different places, and then here domestically we do most of our prints, like this hoodie,
Okay.
which is different representation of the Madonna and Jesus Christ as a
Hmm.
baby. So we're very culturally rooted,
Hmm.
and this year we're just gonna do everything we can to take everything we know from our culture and put it on the world stage for everybody to experience.
Okay. Nice. Well, we look forward to hearing about all this stuff. And you said the brand name is called what again?
Ekme, so it's pronounced Ekme,
Uh-huh.
but you can say Ekpen.
Okay.
Yeah, Ekpen. Yeah,
EKPEN.
so that means like a lion or a leopard or um, like a dominant cat, right? So
Okay.
it goes about its day like dominating its domain, right?
Okay. And
Yeah.
where'd you come up with that name?
So the name was actually given to me as a nickname by my
Uh-huh.
father when I was younger. I
Oh.
was a troublemaker. So yeah, it's fairly rowdy. So you can name somebody people who cause trouble, they kind of call them Ekben, right?
Okay, okay.
But I've grown up now, so
Uh.
yeah, calmed down a lot. And instead of making trouble, in real life, I've now channeled it into my clothing brand, and
Into
I make
fashion,
trouble with my
yeah.
designs and
Uh-huh.
make statements with my pieces and the brand. So
Okay,
yeah.
good. Well, I love that. And where would we be able to find things for your clothing brand?
Right. Best place to go, www.ekpen.shop, ekpen.shop. You can also find us on Instagram at ekpen.shop, ekpen.shop. That's the best place. And then my Instagram, of course, everything that I do for Ekpen, I post it on there. So that's omega.vzn.
Awesome. Well, I do look forward to seeing this fashion show. We'll be on the lookout for it. And now, do you have any final words you want to say to the people?
Yeah, if she asks you what your salary is, tell her to go on Google or Glassdoor.com.
All right, guys, you heard it from Omega himself. Well, Omega, thank you so much for
Thank you so
coming on.
much.
It was a
Yeah,
pleasure
it's
having
my pleasure.
you.
Yes. Thank
And we
you.
look forward to seeing so much more of you.
Yeah, until next time.
Yeah, thank you.